Mr. Speaker, I too associate myself with the sentiments expressed by the other members in wishing Narendra Fernando contented, retired life. I am sure he will, as had been mentioned by other members, will carry some of those precious memories with him which are rare in public life. He is someone who has a rounded personality. I have had the privilege of being involved in even sports with him outside this house, but then having come to this house, having seen that for the last 42 years, somebody who had served this house with such dedication, particularly, as you know, Mr. Speaker, the Sergeant at Arms is the second senior most official of this unelected official of this house who assists you in the conduct of affairs of this house. We see very often members involved in mischief, both minor and grave mischief within the chamber. Whenever that happens, it is important that the Sergeant at Arms has the qualities and demeanor to be not only courteous and patient, but also stern and firm, to see that he protects the mace from the rioting members. So we have seen those happenings every now and then. Even a while ago, when some of us got onto the well of the house, trying to bring our protestations to your notice. But then, as it is said, I would like to read from Parliament and its Sovereignty, a book from the library, which talks about this famous event when Charles I, miscalculating, thought that he could rely on Speaker Lenthol's support when he forced his way into the Commons to arrest 5 members. Lenthal, to Charles's surprise, showed that he interpreted his duty as owing obedience to the House rather than to the monarch. He said that he had neither eyes to see nor tongue to speak, but as the House is pleased to direct. So, with such events in the history of the annals of Westminster House of Commons, we too, in line with those precious traditions, have to uphold the dignity and decorum of this House. In doing that very duty, Mr. Narendra Fernando has indeed served us well for the past 23 years in the office of the Sergeant at Arms. Of course, he was elevated to the office way back in 2018, but he had been in that office as from assistant to deputy, and there onwards having served so long. So I wish him the very best in his retired life.